I have over 300 lipsticks and today I'm going to show you my top 24 that you should try in 2024. I have put them in different categories, starting with the most luscious lip glosses and lip oils, and then the most beautiful, luxurious luxury lipsticks. Then we have the creamiest lip creams, long wearing yet comfortable liquid lipsticks, some everyday staples, and finally some unique formulas. So let's get started. Starting off with the most luscious lip oils and lip glosses. First, I'm going to show you this beautiful Catrice lip oil. The packaging is absolutely stunning. I love the yellow bubbles in here. It feels sturdy to the hand. It is a really nice, thick, long-wearing gloss, but it is not sticky. It is called a tinted lip oil, but there's not so much tint in it. It is a color-changing pH kind of lip oil, so your lips will get more of a pink color, and then just a very subtle hint of a color if it wasn't this yellow one. Now this yellow one works almost like a clear lip oil. It is very nice and thick, but it's not sticky. And I'm obsessed with this packaging. It has a 36-month life. It's made in Italy and it's only $6. I did do a dedicated YouTube video on all of the different shades, so I will leave that link down below in case you're interested to see what kind of tint do you actually get on your lips. And the next one is equally as good, but it's a little bit different. Now the next one, I believe it's a lip gloss. This is the NYX Lip Drip Fat Oil Gloss. I am starting to see a lot of these sort of lip glosses, lip oil hybrids, which I don't know what to make of it. But this is a really fun one. When you open it up right away, when you start applying it on your lips, you can smell this really nice, intoxicating scent. But it's not one of those like overbearing chemically scents. It's just a really nice, sweet, refreshing scent. And when you apply it on your lips, you can taste the smell, which I know sounds really weird, but it's like you can taste the smell. Now this one is a little bit more tacky than the Catrice lip oil because I suppose because it's a gloss, so it's not as oily as the lip oil. Like lip oils have this tendency to feel like they're kind of sitting on top of your lip because it's supposed to be like an oil. But this one has a little bit more tack in it and it feels luscious and thick on your lips. And this one is $9. This one also has more pigment than the Catrice one, so you can have more of a variety of looks with the different shades. But I love this one just as much as the Catrice one. The next one, I'm like in love with all of these. So, I mean, these are the best 24 lip products that I'm showing you from my over 300 lipstick collection, so I better love these. This is a Milani Fruit Fetish lip oil. Now this is a newer release. This is part of like their nudes collection. Originally they had released more of like sheer color, like a sheer lip oil, and they smelled really fruity. This one has more pigment, it's a little bit more opaque, but it's just as good. It's nice and thick and long wearing. The only thing that I've noticed about these is that the scent can be a little too strong for some people. The scents are very unique. They're not your typical fresh, fruity lip gloss scents. There's something different about them, and so they can be a little off-putting to some people. Especially the ones with the nudes. So if you want to try out the formula but you are a little scared of the scent, then you might want to try out the original ones first. This one is a little bit on the pricier side. This one is $12, but $12 is a pretty typical drugstore lippy nowadays. Next one that I'm going to show you guys is pretty popular, but it's also pretty pricey. This one is a luxury lip oil, and it is the Dior Lip Glow Oil. I mean, the packaging is really nice. It is so fun just to kind of like turn this around, open it, hold the applicator in your hands, and the doe foot applicator is so fun and comfortable to use. But this one is not for the faint of heart. This is probably the thickest, the goopiest lip oil in my collection, or one that I've tried, period. This one is thick. So if you are a lightweight lip oil or lip gloss kind of person, then you want to stay away from this one. But I love luscious, thick, goopy, even sticky lip glosses and lip oils. So I really like this one, and I love this shade. This is the shade 006 Berry. It's pretty similar to the NYX one, which is That's Chic. I'm obsessed with all 4 lip oils / lip glosses. Now, I do have 2 more glosses to show you guys, but these are more like solid, opaque glosses, versus the ones that I just showed you earlier. They were sheer, but they still had a certain amount of tint in it, but the next ones are completely solid and opaque. So the first one I want to show you is by Morphe. This is the Drip Glass Drenched. I actually really love the Drip Glass Glazed as well. Both are really good and long wearing, which I used to think that lip glosses cannot be long wearing because, you know, it's a liquid form, but I've come to find many lip gloss formulas that stay on your lips for a really long time. And Morphe is a brand that is not that popular in the beauty community, but they have some really great affordable products. This one is also $12. It looks beautiful on the lips, really makes your lips look shiny, and it is long wearing. And then the next one that I have is Juvia's Place. I love Juvia's Place lip glosses. I feel like their formula changed when they initially started with their glosses, which the packaging was shorter. Those glosses were so goopy and sticky, and I loved them. These new ones, they are just a little bit lightweight compared to the older formula. They're less goopy and sticky, so they're comfortable to wear, but they're still long wearing. So I would say the newer formula will appeal to more people. And I love this one. It's from their Candy Shop collection. I just love how the lip gloss has this swirl going on. It's just a really fun product to use, and they have some really nice shades. This one is $14, so it's a little bit on the pricier side compared to other lip glosses, but Juvia's Place has so many sales happening. I'm sure you're gonna find this one at 50% off if you keep your eyes open. Oh my god, my next category is the most beautiful, luxurious lipsticks in my collection. And I'm going to start off with one of the most expensive one, and this is called, I can't say it. Rouge? Whatever. This is a Tom Ford lipstick. I mean, the packaging is sleek, but it's still beautiful. It's not boring. There is the Tom Ford logo on the top of the cap, and this color is called Scarlet Rouge, and it's the most beautiful, like perfect red. It looks beautiful on the lips. It lasts a long time, but this one is a nice $59, so almost a $60 lipstick, but I'm happy to have it in my collection, and this is the only one I have. I want to go one. I mean, this is probably the most beautiful lipstick that I've seen from any of the brands. It is sophisticated, it's not super busy, and there's still like a really nice balance of intricacy and simplicity, and this is a YSL lipstick. And I think it's called like Volupt Shine. Rouge Volupt Shine. So it almost feels like a lip balm. It is a very slippery and shiny lipstick. I'm not sure if I'm super intrigued by the formula, but I'm just really happy to have it in my collection because of the packaging. And so they have this golden one, and they also have a silver packaging. It's still pretty up there. It's $45. Now the next one that I'm going to show you is actually probably pricier than the Tom Ford, depending on how you put it together, meaning like which lipstick case you actually go for. This is Guerlain's lipstick. I mean, I don't think there is anything more stunning than how great this lipstick feels in your hands, how beautiful it looks. It feels very weighty, like it feels heavy in your hands. It is just a very luxurious product. You don't see any sticker anywhere. Even Tom Ford has like a cheapy sticker on the lipstick. This one, everything is engraved in. On the back, the brand's name, Guerlain, is engraved. And then I noticed recently, so I was like, once you put it in this case, you don't see the shade name anywhere. And I'm like, how are you supposed to know which lipstick shade this is? But I recently found out that the shade name is written in very tiny letters on the back of the lipstick. And then what you do is when you open it up, there's a little mirror. So you could use the lipstick case and apply your lipstick. This is their Velvet formula, and I absolutely love it. Now the case can be as high as $38 and the lipstick itself is $36. So this whole thing is about like 70 something dollars. But I have seen cheaper cases, especially on places like fragrance websites, like Fragrance Net. You can find some of these cases under $20. And also even on Sephora, you can find some cases that are like 20 something. And if you have a 20% coupon, you know, you're gonna get some off from that too. It's just a really nice, luxurious experience to have this lipstick. And you cannot stack this up though. So you would always have to lay it down in a tray or a drawer. Next one that I have is also Guerlain, and this is their K.I.S.S.I.N.G Bee Glow Lip Oil. This is pretty much, most of the ingredients in here are natural. There's this really beautiful, cute bee engraving. I love how Guerlain does not use stickers and they just engrave everything into the lipstick, which makes it just even more beautiful and sleek. Now this one is a purple sheer shade. I had a pink one which looked more clear on the lips, and I finished that one completely. And I used it as part of my nighttime skincare routine. So just imagine finishing your skincare routine and then picking up a beautiful, luxurious lip balm and putting it on your lips, and you're done. Next one, I'm moving into the liquid lipsticks category, but this one is also a luxury lipstick and I absolutely love the packaging and the formula. This is Gucci Liquid Matte Lipstick. The packaging just feels so luxurious. Every other liquid lipstick that I have, it just doesn't feel luxurious. They don't look luxurious, but somehow Gucci has found a way to make liquid lipstick look pretty. The formula is really nice. It says it's transfer proof, but it's not transfer proof. But I would say it's transfer resistant. So it's not going to be as transfery as some other lipsticks, but it wears really nicely. It wears for a long time, and then it wears off really nicely and doesn't look ugly as the day progresses. The same thing with other liquid lipsticks that I'm about to show you. This is another luxury one, but I wouldn't say it's necessarily a beautiful one. This is a 2-in-1 liquid lipstick plus blush by Valentino. This one also looks really beautiful on the lips. It's long wearing and it wears off nicely. This one is, I mean, for me and my dry lips, I do use just like a tiniest amount of lip gloss on top of these, but if you have really nice nourished lips, you might not need to use the lip gloss. And this Valentino one as a blush is very long wearing, but it's a bit finicky. It's hard to get the blush to look even, so you have to kind of change up your technique to make sure that the blush looks even on your cheeks. And the last liquid lipstick that I have, and the one that I actually use the most out of the liquid lipsticks that I have, is Morphe Soulmatte liquid lipstick. Just a really reliable lipstick. When I know that I'm going out to eat and I do not want my lipstick to come off, I wear this one with a little bit of a lip gloss. It is also a decent, comfortable liquid lipstick, but all of these do dry out to a matte look. They're not lip creams, they're not lip glosses, so they do dry down on your lips, but none of them dry out in an uncomfortable way. Now the Gucci one, I mean, this one is $47, the Valentino one is $40, and then our Morphe one here is $12. I have 3 more categories remaining, and the next one is the creamiest lip creams ever. Now some lip creams, when you first apply them, they feel creamy, but then they dry down into a very matte, dry formula, such as the new released ABH Lip Velvet. When you first apply them, the formula feels creamy, but within a few minutes, it starts to really dry down and emphasize your lip lines. So the ones that I'm going to show you today, they are creamy, and the creaminess stays. First one is this Makeup by Mario Ultra Suede Cozy Lip Cream. This is $26. It's a really nice formula. It stays creamy. The shade range is a little bit more on like dull, everyday kind of colors. So I do wish that they would release a few more vibrant shades, but the formula is really nice. It's long wearing, but it's still creamy. Then we have the Huda Beauty Demi Matte formula. This is probably one of my favorite formulas when it comes to lip creams. This one is creamy, it has a little glossiness to it. It looks beautiful on the lips. This is the shade Revolutionnaire. It's a really beautiful, cool tone brown. I absolutely love it. Now, just keep in mind, this formula is different from the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte formula. That one dries down, but this one stays creamy, and this one is priced at $20. So it's a little bit in like the mid-range kind of pricing, and Huda always has sales going on too, so you can grab this one on a sale. Then I also really like this MAC Powder Kiss liquid lipstick. This is also really nice and creamy. It doesn't get like super dry on your lips, and I love this shade. More the merrier. I love this shade. I also really like the Rare Beauty lip creams. This one also doesn't dry out too much. It's long wearing, and it also wears off nicely. So it just kind of gets lighter and lighter as a day progresses instead of looking ugly and patchy. My favorite out of these 4 lip creams would be the Huda Beauty one and the Rare Beauty one. And the Rare Beauty one, they also have some really interesting shades like a bright red and purple. And I like that when there are some vibrant colors in the collection as well. All right, coming close to the end, this is the second to last category. And these are my bullet lipsticks that are everyday staples. You can wear these lipsticks to work, you can put it on and just forget about your lips until like lunchtime. And they'll also kind of get you through lunch as well, so that when you come back, then you can reapply if you need to. This is the Lancome Intimatte formula. I love the packaging. I love that you can push down and it comes out like that. It's just a really fun product to use. And the formula is really nice in that it's matte, but it's not super dry. Really nice, soft matte formula. Versus their other formula, which is Drama Matte. Drama Matte formula is thicker and it's slightly drier than this one, but both formulas are amazing. It's a $35 lipstick, but Lancome usually has a sale and you can like get it off at like 35% off and sometimes even 50% off. Then we have the Too Faced Lady Bold lipstick. I don't hear too many people talking about this one, but I love this formula. It feels like a really nice satin formula. The packaging is really nice. They had also come out with the Cocoa Bold collection, which was lipsticks that smelled like chocolate. I also really enjoyed that collection as well. Then we have the Charlotte Tilbury Kissing Lipstick. This formula is amazing. It feels super nourishing on the lips. It's a really nice creamy satin formula. The packaging is nice. It's satin, but it's still long wearing. It looks really nice and smooth on the lips. It's just a really beautiful formula. Then I have a lipstick that really surprised me. Clinique. Clinique completely changed the packaging of their lippies, and that's what motivated me to try it out. The newer packaging feels very sturdy, much more luxurious than their previous one, which I always thought felt very cheap. And this formula is amazing. This one is their matte formula, but it doesn't actually look matte on the lips. It looks more like a subtle satin, and it's very long wearing. And this shade is a great shade for an everyday color. Another one that I got surprised by is the Makeup by Mario lipsticks. They launched bullet lipsticks earlier this year, and it's a really great formula. It feels like a satin formula, but it's comfortable and it's very long wearing as well. Only thing about these lipsticks is I feel like the black packaging is a little bit boring. I mean, it goes with the theme of the brand. The Ultra Suede Cozy Lip Cream is also kind of matte textured and very like plain. Not my vibe. I mean, when you compare these to something like this, clearly there's a big difference. I much rather have this than this. But I can't complain about the formulas. The formulas of both lipsticks is amazing. Time for the last category. These are lipsticks in my collection that have a really unique formula. And actually this one is by MAC, and I'm not even sure if this still exists. But I'm going to show you guys anyways, because I'm sure you might find it on like random websites, like, or even on Amazon you might find it, because this formula is really beautiful. This is the MAC Patent Paint Lip Lacquer. It's a thinner formula, but it looks really glossy and beautiful on the lips, and I love this vibrant shade. This one is called Eternal Sunshine. The packaging is also very artistic. It's called Patent Paint. It has like these paint splashes on it. I think it's a really fun one. Then we have this Winky Lux lip gloss. I don't hear anyone talking about this. This is a very interesting formula because it's a lip gloss, but it is so thick and so opaque. Like, it feels like a combination of a lip gloss and lip cream mixed together. It is a very thick formula. The packaging, it's just beautiful flowers in golden paint. I love the Winky Lux aesthetic. Then we have this Laura Mercier Soft Petal Lip Crayon. And I think the name does it full justice. The way that this looks on your lips is very soft. So it's a perfect color for spring. It will look so beautiful on like a brunch, like a girl's brunch, or even like Mother's Day, even possibly a wedding. Like, it's just a really beautiful soft formula, and it literally reminds me of flower petals. I do have a full dedicated video on this one, so I will leave the link down below, and I will also leave all of the links if you are interested in purchasing for any of these lipsticks. So those links will be affiliate links, and I will make a small commission to support my channel, but I would really appreciate it if you use those links instead of going directly onto the website. Last one, I actually have an honorable mention because so far I have already showed you 24 lipsticks that you might want to try in 2024, but this is the 25th one. It's an honorable mention. I think this is such a great lipstick. This is by Milani. This shade is also really beautiful. It's called Peony. This is a drugstore lipstick. It's made in Italy. The packaging is unique and beautiful, and the formula is a really nice kind of soft, lightweight, matte kind of formula. It's not gonna last you all day, but I just wanted to mention it because I think it's a pretty good deal for a drugstore lipstick. So that's it for 24 of my best lipsticks to try in 2024. Let me know in the comments below if you like these type of best products kind of videos. I can also do like a 24 best makeup products to try in 2024. We can definitely go beyond just lipsticks. Thank you so much for watching. I had so much fun creating this video for you guys. I hope you liked it, and if you did, make sure you hit that like button. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. Thank you. Bye.